Good morning, Nerdfighter. It's Thursday. My name is Niall, but on the vast internet highway I'm known as Cyborg Birdie. And today, or rather this week, we're talking about what made you a Nerdfighter. Of course, when I say you, I actually mean me, because I'm the one with the camera. And I think that's a very complicated question to ask somebody. That's right, we're gonna make a very simple question more complicated than it has to be, because we're gonna read into it too much. Before we asking, what was the first Vlogbrothers video I saw? Well, unlike the majority of Nerdfighters I've spoken to, I actually remember my first Hank and John video. It was early 2012, and me and my friend, as we often do, got into a really stupid and semantic argument about whether t-shirts and jeans was a cultural symbol or a lack of a cultural symbol and therefore a neutral thing to wear. And I think if you're well versed in Hank's music, you know where this is going. On a particularly dull evening, I was really determined to prove my friend wrong, and I googled it, and about the fourth thing down was Hank's song, T-shirt and jeans. I was like, oh, that's quite interesting, I'll just click and see what else they make. And then I clicked, and then I clicked, and then I clicked, and then I clicked, and then next thing I knew, it was the next morning. Literally, I must have spent about 12 hours in front of my computer watching Vlogbrothers videos. Safe to say, I missed university the next day, but one thing was assured, I was now stuck in Nerdfighter for forever. However, if we change it from what was the first video you ever saw and made you subscribe to what made you stay and want to become a part of the community, that's a far more complicated and interesting question to answer. And quite frankly, I don't have an answer to that question. No offense meant, Nerdfighter, but sometimes Nerdfighter itself can be a bit of a minefield. For someone like me, at least. Someone like you say? Yes, someone like me. What do I mean by somebody like me? Well, okay, don't hate me, okay? Just before I say all this, you don't have to hate me. I'm a nice guy. But I am not a teenage girl. I think Harry Potter is poorly written and I don't like modern Doctor Who. Chill out. Also, I kind of think 21st century Sherlock is one of the worst things the BBC has ever done with an original character, okay? And let's all just take a step back from our keyboards a second and realise that that doesn't matter. And here's why. Because the reason, I think, at the very core of it, I am a Nerdfighter, and why Nerdfighteria is important, is because you're all awesome. I mean everything from not forgetting to be awesome, so you're not terrible to that person who's always terrible to you, and you give people chances and are lovely, and are just really nice and polite people to be around. Everything from that to the work with Kiva and the Project for Awesome. Everything that is good about humanity is at the core of Nerdfighteria. And who wouldn't want to be a part of that? That's insane, that's amazing, that's like... I was going to superimpose an explosion over that, but I know for a fact I'm too lazy. Because at the end of the day, no matter where you stand in Nerdfighteria, be it with the Whovians or with the Sherlock lovers, or, God forbid, with the Wholock lovers, you guys know Tumblr did not need to see that, neither did I. No matter where you stand, at the centre of it is the purest form of awesomeness in humans, which is wanting to do good. And I guess that is what made me a Nerdfighter. And Elliott, I'll see you on Saturday.